What is the hardest role in all of Marvel Rivals?
Maybe it's time to face your role is just easy. It's actually so impactful and so easy to play.
We've all heard it, whether it's strategists fighting World War III in the backline, or duelists watching their 5th lunar roll counter their die. There's always one universal truth in Marvel Rivals and most hero-based games. Whatever role someone plays, they're probably gonna think is the hardest. But before you scroll to my comments, type out your meanest insult and hit enter. Hear me out for just a second. I'm guilty of this too. Dude, I swear my tanks are so bad, it's really not that hard. I have Lord proficiency on 3 different duelists, spent countless hours perfecting my mechanics, planning high-risk plays, and as a result, believing damage or duelists is the most skillful role. So to be honest with you guys, while that's not proven to be true, I've built a very fragile ego around it. I know my playstyle and I've never questioned it once.
Yeah, Inva's coming in.
Yeah, special delivery.
I have a woman.
I mean, at least that was the case until about 7 days ago. I got a DM from one of the many blonde baddies in Marvel Rivals, better known as Jedley.
That Penny Parker gameplay burnt my eyes. We lost 12 games in a row.
At first, I laughed it off. Then, I stopped. Because here's the thing. He was right. I have never been good at tank rolls. Try as I might, I don't have the patience.
Yeah, go. Go, in.
I certainly don't have the
I
skill.
don't even know what's going on. Just press shirt. Not on my watch. Yeah, that was.
And everyone who knows me knows this, except me. I actually think I'm gonna be pretty good at tanks. For a second, I considered ignoring the message. Maybe I should just stick to what I know. Play duelists, avoid vanguards, and keep my ego intact. But what if I proved him wrong?
Put him out of the air. Holy shit, Sam.
I've been trying to get Celestial, one of the top ranks in Marvel Rivals, for what seems like forever. And if Vanguards are as easy as I think, then this is my best shot at reaching the top 0.1% of players. So get yourself some snacks, sit back and relax as you watch my complete transformation from a beginner Vanguard player to a seasoned Vanguard main. I've spent countless hours making this video, and I highly recommend watching till the end. With no further ado, welcome to 5 Days of Tank. But before we get into the story, let me tell you about my new favorite game. This is War Thunder, today's sponsor, and honestly the reason I haven't touched another game all week. War Thunder is a free-to-play, multiplayer war sim that throws ground vehicles, aircraft, and naval vessels into a massive all-out battle across real-world maps. One match you're skimming mountain ranges in a jet, missiles chase, the next you're grinding through city streets in a war tank, lobbing smoke and trading shells at point-blank range. Not to mention, if you're anything like me, you love realism, and War Thunder goes all in. There's none of this floating health bar nonsense. Every vehicle uses physics-based damage model pulled straight from real-world logic. Blow the tracks off? That tank's not moving. Clip a wing mid-dogfight? That jet's going down. And it's not just about destruction. You can fully customize and upgrade your vehicles too. From camo and decals to guided missiles, thermal optics, recon drones. If it exists in modern combat, it's probably already in the game. Oh, and yeah, you can drop a nuke. And just dropped the new Hornet Sting update. You've got the FA-18 Hornet and the SU-30 joining the skies, 2 absolute beasts of modern aviation. Naval battle's got a full overhaul too. Way more dynamic, faster paced, and honestly just better across the board. So, want in? Download War Thunder for free right now on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using the top link in the description or pinned comment. New players or returning legends who have been gone for 6+ months get 100,000 Silver Lions, the exclusive Eagle of Valor decorator, and even more for just jumping in. Oh, and if you're on the go, War Thunder Mobile is now live on iOS and Android. Same wild battles, same massive scale, just in your pocket. Thanks again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. So, whilst we queue up into our first game and jump right into things, I want to introduce some rules and parameters around this journey because at face value, it's a little vague. Theoretically, I could just load a game of competitive, play Doctor Strange for all of 3 seconds to TP my whole team off the map and call it a day, which wouldn't make for the most captivating story. So, there are 3 rules I want to set in place to make sure I become the most elite level tank player over the next 5 days. I don't know how I feel about this challenge. Yeah, I've just never been good at tank rolls.
But I guess first thing I gotta do is pick a name for the account.
Rule 1. My hours on Vanguard have to increase by exactly 10 each day. It's not too little where I feel like I won't progress, but it also gives me time constraints to make sure I feel pressured to get better each day. Alright, for the name, I'm thinking Bo Mingle. It's the type of name you hear and have nightmares about, so if I'm like a support and I'm getting dove by Bo Mingle on cap, I would be terrified. Rule 2. I will only have access to a limited selection of tanks each day based on where I am during the challenge. This enforces I focus on mastering just a few tanks at a time and adds an extra layer of difficulty. Alright, so I gotta check my notes. First 2 heroes I got on Monday are Groot and Captain America. Yeah, hell, hopefully Groot doesn't get banned because that would be horrible. And finally, rule 3. I need to win a 1v1 versus Jedley, who was previously a Grandmaster tank main. If I win, my channel will be at the top of his description for an entire week. But if he wins, he gets complete control over the branding and thumbnails of all my videos for an entire month. Jedley even drafted up an official contract, and with both of us signing an agreement, the terms were set. So with no further ado, it was time to take you to day 1, where this all began.
Lego.
Lego. You ready for the cap gameplay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Starting with Cap, I was pretty nervous. Not only was I thrown into one of the toughest tanks to grasp, but the only other hero I could use was Groot, who was unfortunately banned what seems like every single game.
Can you hear me calling out your name?
I haven't crashed to that last time. Oh, you fucking girl. I'm about to fucking hurt some people.
However, by some stroke of luck, Groot actually slipped through the ban phase in my first game, giving me a shot to get familiar with both heroes I had access to.
This is a fucking cold emote, bro.
Yeah, it's
Hold back. I'm tough as fuck. Alright, let's go. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing.
I low-key thought the shield throws, does it not? Despite that minor miscalculation, borderline killing Jedley and running in circles for the first minute of this round, I was still hopeful that Cap was the right pick. After all, before this challenge even began, I watched the rank 1 Cap player for 20 minutes, briefly wrapped my head around the abilities, and learnt his most basic tech, cancelling melee with sprint. So, all this preparation had to count for something, right?
I broke Res Beacon. Bro, this Star-Lord's a little fucking neek, bro. He knows what he's doing. I have 700 damage. It might be time for me to go Groot.
I quickly realized that I was solo tanking on Cap, and unless you're carefree,
I want a fucking real tank. Your tank isn't real. It's useless. I'm a Punisher. And you know it.
that's pretty much the one scenario where Captain America really doesn't work. No frontline to push the team makes attacking feel borderline impossible. So I swapped over to Groot.
No, look, now we have an actual tank, so now DPS has...
What do you mean an actual tank, bro?
Look at literally what?
Backline this though.
Hold up, he's grooting.
You seen this?
He's grooting it. He's grooting it.
I'm dead as fuck.
This is such a bad start. At this stage of the challenge, it felt like no matter what hero I locked in, it would all feel utterly hopeless. At a core level, my gameplay just wasn't holding up. Groot felt painfully slow and clunky compared to any other hero I'd learnt before. And Captain America's damage was so minimal, I might as well have been a mosquito poking at the support. To make matters worse, the match was a complete wipe. We didn't even touch the first point, while they tore through our entire defense like it wasn't even there. Instead of looking inwardly at my mistakes, I swore to the universe, blaming the game and my teammates. It was at this point I was asking, what did I got myself into? I wanted to prove myself, but maybe tank just wasn't as easy as I thought. Maybe this so-called challenge was impossible. Maybe I should just go back to the tickle monster, because at least I could win in Grandmaster with a Black Panther. I was completely lost, but I decided to just keep on queuing.
Yo, bro, what the f you doing, bro? Just play a normal f***ing tank, bro. Fuck me.
I mean, even when I was doing something good, it just felt like all the blame was getting pinned onto me.
Yeah, Cap, I don't know what the f you're doing this whole game, bro.
I actually have no fucking clue either.
And it was at this point that I stopped queuing, because clearly what I was doing wasn't working. I could keep on facepalming in matches, blaming my teammates, or I could actually take this seriously. So I did what any ego-hurt duelist would do once they've hit rock bottom. Yeah, I'm telling you it's my supports. These guys are trash. I decided to make a plan. For the next 3 hours, I did what I like to call special 3-step process to not be hard stuck diamond. Practiced text for 20 minutes, played a game for 20 minutes, and watched that exact same in VOD form for the final 20 minutes. And this worked to utter perfection.
Actually going pretty well.
I'm so sick of Starlord players. Why do they vault every 2 seconds?
Alright, it's fine. I can just stall and then we can TP back. Please.
Please let me go under.
Okay, I have to touch.
Oh, was I actually on the edge of that?
Yeah, so
It didn't work out for about the first 3 hours, but nevertheless, I stuck with it.
I think I got some sort of disease. But anyways, Jarvis, get me some f***ing Red Bull and put some rock on. Actually, I need that one song.
What felt like an eternity passed as I tried to nail its combos, movement, and playstyle. It honestly felt strange and humbling to be so bad at tanking, especially considering it was something I thought I would be at least half decent at.
If I could take her down and run, then I'd call her. 'Cause she's standing drama, she know.
But after a lot of failures, I finally started to get better.
Oh my, that took me so f***ing long. I don't know how I'm gonna do that in a game.
The main combo I was practicing is what most people refer to as the Captain Crunch, where through a precise use of animation cancelling, you can cut Captain's time to kill in half, drastically improving his pick potential. The main problem? The moment I left the practice range, my brain decided to catch Parkinson's and slam every wrong button possible.
I can't do anything with this combo. Namor players need to get put on a watch list. But just as the day was winding down, more frustrating than fulfilling, I got one last shot to unlock Cap's true potential. That's when I queued into them. For enemies, blue cracking and Freenamolia? If you thought the trash talk from earlier was bad, these guys cranked it up to a whole new level. Constantly blaming me, non-stop chirping in voice, all while I was literally MVP. I mean, look at the scoreboard. Do you see that shit?
Just got a bit of tank, look at that tank.
I swear I did nothing there. What is he saying? Look at me, bro. It was kind of reminding me of that one clip at the start of How to Train Your Dragon.
You need to stop all this. What you just pointed to all of me.
Bro, you have 3 deaths. Look at like your deaths compared to everyone else's for a reason. See that?
Should I have less
like
deaths or more deaths? Or what do you want?
Yeah, you're a weirdo. Like playing solo Cap.
Yeah, but you could play tank. I'm this close to just leaving them.
And a Wolverine too, they got a Wolverine.
But Cap's good versus Wolverine.
Yeah, like
what is going on? Do you want no tanks? You want tanks?
Shut up.
Like...
Keep playing Cap. Cap's the way, bro. Cap's the way into a Loki and that, you'll crack, bro.
After that game, I was losing my mind. However, I saw him absolutely yapping in match chat about how he avoided me. So I insta-queued, praying to the rank gods that before I logged off, I'd get one more shot to beat him. And my god, these motherfuckers delivered. I don't think we'll get it. Come on. What are these names? You're kidding me. I can actually bloody do it. I have some personal stuff on tonight, so this is literally the one chance I get. I'm just gonna solely focus there, Bucky, the guy that was trash talking. Block stun. Oh my god, the combos are finally working. With each limb, I felt his rage through the screen. As the same captain he was crying about being bad, he was now dying to. My cheeks are actually so clenched. I need to win this fucking game. Guarantee I'm gonna get this invis out of invis. That tech is so strong. Everyone regroup, we got ults, it's the last shot, okay? We got this.
Assemble here.
Oh my Wolverine is a different animal. Suddenly, something began to click. What every single player would play me for is actually what I was looking for all along. A shield that protects just himself, a sprint that leaves the rest of his team behind, and an ult that feels almost like a support. Captain America is not a tank. In fact, he's far from it. And the more you try to play like one, the worse you'll do. I had one fucking death. Day 2 started differently. I was sitting at Diamond 2, and yeah, I know what you're thinking. Special, you're still miles off Celestial, but Day 2 changed everything. It unlocked 2 new heroes, Penny Parker, and more importantly, Doctor Strange. Despite what you might have seen in the intro, he's actually my best tank pick, so after some very minor convincing to Jedley, I'm telling you bro, I will do anything. We both hopped on, ready to duo queue to Grandmaster. Oh, look at Magneto? Where does that come from?
I always play Mag, what do you mean?
Not real.
Just block.
Yo?
I just crashed.
I just crashed as well. Definitely not the greatest start to the day. Yet, nevertheless, I was beginning to see some real progress. Alright, this portal has to work or I've low-key thrown the game. Oh, they're so doing it. We're so on. By placing your portal in front of an enemy's, you can instantly launch their entire team off the map. Got them all.
That was amazing.
And winning started to become like second nature.
You have ult? I have ult?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's working, Yeah. Holy fuck, bro.
Even the enemy started to admit it. It was a strange diff. I can counter portal. There's just something so satisfying, thinking ahead of your opponents and watching them be left in complete disbelief. Everyone was also super kind, and I appreciate almost everyone we played with.
So I'm just gonna go back to pages. It was fucking...
What is going on? What is this guy being sarcastic?
Oh, bro.
I don't think he is. I think he's actually like...
I don't know if you've seen that one guy on TikTok who does those impressions, but it's like we were playing with him if he wasn't taking the piss.
You sound like you clap with your feet.
I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to explain it.
You just rip ass? Holy dude.
I don't know if I need to call the police or like Domino's. Like, which one's more important?
I'm about to call Domino's.
Anyways, it was around this point I decided to hop off for lunch, and while doom scrolling through TikTok, I came across this clip.
Set up behind them. I need to wait for the perfect moment. Is this gonna work?
Through placing the portal below you, you can carry your falling momentum into a surprise strange ult. Immediately, I was hooked and queued up, ready to try this tech. But little did I know, mastering my favorite and best tank came with a heavy price. Who the f banned Strange? What is going on? Oh, of course they have a Wolverine. I'm so sick of it.
As many of you already know, Wolverine deals percentage-based damage, meaning the more HP you've got, the more damage he does. And look, I love playing Wolverine,
But I cannot stand versing this motherfucker.
Dude.
Bro, I'm playing versus Wolvie again. Holy shit.
Mastering Doctor Strange felt like the breakthrough, like I'd finally cracked the code. But in reality, all I did was paint a target on my back. From that point on, it was non-stop counters, bans, and getting hard focused every single match. The tech I was also so excited for seemed to be virtually impossible. I was this close to giving up.
I'm doing some absolutely diabolical shit. You're ready to go in. 3, 2, 1, go now, go now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, every day of the week.
Or push me through the portal.
But thankfully, heading into day 3, everything started to shift. Because the next hero unlocked, let's just say she got her shit together.
Just like the one-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Emma Bloody Frost, easily one of the strongest tanks in the meta this season. But that's not why she matters to us. When she enters Ice form, Wolverine, one of my biggest nightmares so far, straight up can't grab her. In fact, she's quite literally known as the anti-dive tank. And for some reason, when I'm on this character, everything seems to be in my control.
Oh my god, I got out of that shit. Caps off, caps off. Oh, Chucky slammed him out. Chucky slammed him out of the bus.
It was right around this point, after winning most of my games, that I realized Emma can shut down nearly every ultimate with her choke. The only real flaw, you gotta react instantly for it to work. Which is probably why you don't see many clips of it. I can line roll.
Cancelled it. Can I sell a witch roll? I can stop with my ult. Yep.
Never dead.
Cancelled it. Stranger's gonna ult, Stranger's gonna ult.
Thank fuck I know how to play Strange. It even got to the point where my mates who were a little doubtful before were shocked at some of the plays I was making.
Got him out of the air. Holy shit, Sev. You see that?
Oh my lord.
Got to her.
And finally, after 3 long, grueling days, we reached Grandmaster. But we weren't done yet. Day 4. Now, today was interesting, because the 2 heroes I had access to were the ones I had 0 experience with. And to say that didn't show up immediately would be a massive understatement.
My Hulk experience goes way back to 2 minutes ago when I just selected him. I swear Thor could f***ing fly. How do I get Thor to fly? I'm gonna ask Jedley, he probably knows.
Why does it kind of look like Johnny's? Anyways, right as Mr. Jedley was having a beauty nap, before hopping on, I decided to watch some top Thor and Hulk plays to see what I was really getting myself into. And when I say there was a lot to learn, I bloody mean it. Whether it was Hulk rollouts, Thor animation cancels, or using a jump to counter flyers, there was a lot to take in. And pretty quickly, it started to feel overwhelming. But hey, first game on, I got some luck on my side.
Yeah, bro, we take comp seriously.
What do you mean? You're doubting my cap?
I'm not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
After this game, going further back into Grandmaster, it was becoming apparent to me that the way this challenge was laid out was brutal.
Landing Moya Bash on an enemy.
Mjolnir.
Right, leave it alone.
I had to learn so many different characters, and as much as I do live up to my name, I feel like this would have been tough for anyone. I shielded!
Oh, bad.
Those insane juggles I was seeing all those top Hulk players do felt impossible.
Wait,
This does not look like the guide.
I swear we copied, like, full souls.
Oh my... I keep on hitting my head. Alright, bro, I don't
It's
know.
like, I don't know, man.
There, I'm
I
trying
don't know,
my best.
man.
Right, he's not TPing. Oh yeah? That's actually...
we don't really need the TP anyway.
TP is actually a metaphorical term, bro.
It was beginning to feel all stacked against me. My tanking had always been mediocre at best, and my mates still joke about the 23-game loss streak we went on when I tried playing Penny Parker. There was just so much pressure to perform as the main tank. Like one of my old coaches said, tanks are the foundation of a good team. And even though it was one of my first few games on, everything felt like it was starting to crumble. Even Necros, one of the best DPS players in the world, struggled in Platinum on his first day playing tank.
How much damage do you need, bro? Oh my god, this roll does nothing, bro.
If he couldn't do it, then how could I? After stepping away for a quick break, I came back to the moment that turned the tide.
Alright, look, man, it's been rough, but dude, this is so fucking doable.
I'll admit,
Your penny wasn't the best, dude, but your other tanks are actually really, really good.
Hearing the one person who's constantly whining about my tank say it was actually possible, that hit different. It was the first time all day I actually felt motivated. And now there was just one thing left to do.
I'm gonna get him out of the air. Spider swings back.
I'm back fast.
Oh god! Holy shit!
I was beginning to actually understand how to peel for my supports.
Got shield. Crazy shield from me, holy. Shift his whole ult, and I shift that ult as well.
That's fucking sick.
I'm about to go so crazy here.
Like, I'm harassing their supports.
I just crashed after I ulted. What is my timing with that? Redemption time.
Strange one.
Got him out of the air!
Grabbed him out of the air.
Pull me back, bro. Pull me the fuck back. There we go.
Somehow,
yes!
Ulting between three
That
different
is
people.
oddly satisfying.
Hulk is known for effortlessly shifting between peeling for his backline and slamming the enemy supports with massive impact. It's actually a tricky duality, and striking that balance is what makes him so dangerous. And for a matter of fact, most of today I was nailing it. We ranked all the way up to GM1, and honestly, I was starting to think we might wrap this challenge up early. But then came the final day. Day 5. And by Job, this day was insane. The moment I double checked my notes, it hit me. On the final day, I had access to every single Vanguard, every single hero I've learned. No more restrictions, no more counters holding me back. Everything I needed was finally on the table. And now we just needed to win.
Oh, it's juicy. It's so juicy. Might strange.
And we would win, but then we'd lose.
It ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good.
To put it in perspective, Jedley and I went 15 wins, 16 losses. We were going in bloody circles the whole day.
I'm pissed. No block.
6-man ult. 6-man ult. Actually 6-man ult. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Holy shit, this is strange.
It's as if because I had access to so many heroes, I was getting overwhelmed and didn't know which one to choose. Should I go Emma and try cancel their Stranger? Or do we need a Strange ourselves to shield our Punisher? It felt like we were going nowhere, and this was supposed to be the day we turned it all around. But then, finally, we broke the streak.
Oh my god. We are running out of time though. We need to go fast.
Now I was sitting just 34 rating away from Celestial. And in case you didn't know how long 30 games takes, my 10-hour limit for the day had just run dry. 32 minutes left. A game to decide it all. And Jedley just hopped on. Past 5 days of relentless grind. Every match, every mistake, every breakthrough had all led to this. One chance to prove to myself that I could actually do it. I'd spent more than enough time learning, struggling, and getting better. And the best part? It was all on me now.
I have it, but I'm dead. Not being healed.
Getting fucking surrounded by them. I need help.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What is actually going on?
And somehow, despite everything, I found a way to pin it on my supports.
Let's go better fucking.
You see the fucking supports. I swear these guys aren't doing shit. Even after nailing the tech that I'd been grinding so long for, it all felt meaningless. Oh my god, Jedley. Because we lost that round so bad. Our call in those seconds in between the round was deathly quiet. Or at least that was, until I noticed something. You know what? I'm playing fucking Groot. This was a huge risk. I spent the entire week practicing every other hero except Groot. Picking him now went against the logic of everything this challenge was supposed to be. But there was just something about it. I mean, there's a reason he's banned in almost every game. He's fucking broken. And for once in this entire challenge, he wasn't banned. Not to mention, we started this journey on Groot. My first game, those first 4 minutes. Every time we died, my friends doubting me. People screaming at me to get off tank. It all started with him.
Jedley, focus up, bro.
The second round didn't start off great, but Jedley and I were locked in. Still, all I could think about was their Strange. He already diffed me on my best tank, who's to say he wouldn't do it on Groot? And the real problem, how was I supposed to get past his shield to land a good ult?
Bro, this wall on Strange is huge.
That hit me!
Yeah, this fight's lost. We got one more chance at it.
Both meters ticked up, and it was 99 to 99.
Where is that going to? No one knows. I just know this Strange is looking to block my ult. What if I shoot it up? It's coming back down, it's coming back down. It's so coming back down. Cancel his ult! Landing that ult created just enough space between Luna and Doctor Strange to keep her from getting deleted, giving her a chance to pop her ult, but it wasn't over yet. No, we can win this now! Bucky one. Man, break it. Why do we have no fucking damage on it?
Everything I can to break this shit.
Somehow, after all of that, we still lost the fight. Our only real chance was to pray Rocket's amplifier could stall long enough for me to TP Jedley back in.
I can TP.
But time was running out, and in those moments, all I could think of was how meaningless it would all feel if our journey ended right here. Bro, I'm going!
It's a premeditate, bro. Go.
Oh, winnable! Every day of the week. Every day of the fucking week. You said. Strange one, dead. Oh my god, what a comeback. Oh! With now one final round left, Jedley and I needed to continue this momentum. I mean, after all, we knew their team was mechanically better than us.
No, maybe.
Check out Strange. I can wall him off.
Those guys are walled off so hard. Holy shit, that is targeted.
Before I could even blink, we were up 99%, with their team in absolute shambles. We needed just one more fight, and after dying stupidly, suddenly something clicked.
Oh my god. Jump pack into Groot ult.
Yup. If you're gonna tell me that 9 years ago, I was still playing with the same weird neighbor, still wasting away our time on some stupid shit on our video games, I probably wouldn't believe you. Ready? 3. But if I'm being real with you, 2. That's a fucking lie. Well, fucking 1.
Holy Kirby! Oh my god, bro. Gotta admit, that was sick.
I didn't end up reaching Celestial. That final game just didn't give me enough rating. But as the timer ticks past the 10-hour mark, I think it's safe to say tanking is just way harder than I expected. Also, we've just relaunched our Discord server. It's linked down below. If you're looking to join a community around Marvel Rivals, I highly recommend checking it out. And finally, if this video reaches 50,000 likes, I'll put myself through the hell of 5 days of support. It's that high because I don't want to play it. As always, it's been a pleasure to have you finish my video. If you enjoyed it, you'll love this next one coming up. Peace.
People couldn't believe what